is Matthew, my son. Then there's Chris, the good looking fella on the steering wheel. And here I am. What a life. The life of Riley. Lake Rotorua on a glorious Friday evening. Here on Lake Rotorua are just the most incredible hot pools. Gosh, that smell of sulphur, isn't it wonderful? For a Rotoruaite, of course, it smells like home. And because I lived here probably about 25 years, this just smells so beautiful. Been here so many times. Everybody enjoying a nice swim.
Taking photos of everything, get in the bloody water.
All these people are just having a magical evening, just enjoying their swim. What a glorious night. Just can't do better than this. Just the best place on earth. It's got to be one of the 13 habits is to come, make it a habit to have a hot bath at the Lake Rotorua pools. Thoroughly cooked, he's had enough. So the tradition is once you're cooked is to get out in that lake and have a final chill off, just to cool off. So the only way you can get here is by boat, and apparently this is one of only 2 places in the world that has this situation where you do have to be in a boat to enjoy the thermal pools. It's just the most gorgeous place on earth. And if you're ever in Rotorua, if you do know some locals who have a boat, getting out on Lake Rotorua and having a swim at the thermal baths is just the most wonderful experience in your whole life. Unforgettable. Just glorious. Morning, and I'm riding alongside the golf course in Rotorua, and we're on our way to Taupo in the Hawke's Bay. Rotorua here, and we've got a wonderful lane for bicycles, a good wide area where we can ride our bike, and I believe just up there's a bike trail that has actually been specially created. It's coming up right now. We're on the bike trail just outside Rotorua. Look at that. What a beautiful slither of concrete right by the road, but giving that extra margin of safety. That's a much better feeling than being right by the edge of the road. What a wonderful feeling to have your very own highway, a byway beside the highway, New Zealand's very own cycle path. And I've got enormous enthusiasm and excitement and enjoyment just to be here today, because just a level of comfort for a cyclist. You see that big truck that just went by? You know, when you're biking right beside the road, it's not too comfortable when those trucks go by, and so to have your very own cycleway is just incredible feeling of luxury, safety, enjoyment. So I'm so grateful to the vision of John Key to get this project moving, and soon we'll be enjoying a cycleway all the way across New Zealand. The most wonderful thing about being on a bicycle is all the aromas, and I could just smell the blackberries. They smelled so delicious as you're riding past. And you don't have that in a car. So yeah, those wonderful country aromas are the most beautiful thing on earth. See what I mean? Here's some cyclists alongside of the road. It's all good while there's no cars, but when those cars come, it's not such a nice feeling. Rainbow Mountain, what a glorious view. Kerosene Creek, there's a beautiful thermal creek down here. You can go for a hot bath, a swim like last night. So I strongly recommend that you enjoy Kerosene Creek, stop there, go and have a swim. Settlers Road, and that allows us to go through the back way, much quieter way, not so much traffic, through the farmland. And a lovely country atmosphere, country road, still traffic, but a lot less traffic. And yeah, much more enjoyable riding your bike out here. Glorious, glorious day. Oh, the aroma of the cows, just lovely. Very, very nice. Really enjoying this. At Rotorua Primary School. Back road is called, it's called Broadlands Road. And here we are in Broadlands. The slogan for Broadlands School is do well. So you're harnessing the thermal power to dry the timber. Glorious day. The Ohaki Power Station in the background, and here in the foreground the thermal kiln. It's now 1:15. We started about 20 to 9 this morning, so we're making some progress. It's just slow and steady. I stopped and picked a few blackberries and had a drink and put a bit of oil on the chain and got rid of the squeaks. Not too many cars. We're getting closer to Taupo. Not that we'll ever get to Taupo, because we'll turn left onto the Napier way south. And here we have a dairy focus farm, which is a Maori owned demonstration farm operating in a commercial manner. It's 590 hectares. Allow the cows to actually get to the milking shed. They've got this race where the cows come down to the shed, but of course the race goes underneath the road through to the pasture on the other side of the road. What we're looking for here is Napier, Palmerston North. We don't want to go to Taupo, so we hang a left. You see the steam coming out of the ground, the geothermal activity. So we are making progress. Napier is only 140 kilometres now. In the forest. Again, it's a reasonably quiet road. Nobody just for this moment. Just me and the bike. Got some dark skies, but there's no rain. So still riding just in my shirt.